back in time to 2018. This is where it all started. Cristiano Ronaldo wins his 5th UCL title. Has a falling out with Florentino Perez. Goes on to play in the World Cup 2018. And then Portugal get knocked out of the World Cup in the round of 16. Which was honestly disappointing for him. He was about 33 years of age. And then we all know what happens next. He leaves Real Madrid in a shocking story. Goes to Juventus. That's what he did at Juventus. Then he also didn't win the UCL. Went on to return to Manchester United. He's basically his boyhood club. His career in Manchester United is where it basically went downhill because he was scoring goals in Manchester United, but he was getting a mass amounts of hate. And he wasn't winning trophies. He was scoring goals, but no trophies. Then Ten Hag came. Ten Hag benched Cristiano Ronaldo. Then in turn that also led to him being benched by Portugal in what is arguably could be his last World Cup. All went downhill. He then joined Al Nassr to top it all off, which everybody thought was a stupendous decision. Everybody said that was a horrible decision, which ended up being one of the best decisions he possibly ever made. So at Al Nassr in 2023, since he joined Al Nassr, he has 49 goals and assists together, which has 9 assists and 40 goals. That is outrageous numbers. Those are prime Ronaldo type of numbers. So you will say his career currently is on a good slate. But let's erase all of that. That is the reality we're currently in. But we are going to be going back in time and asking the question, what if Cristiano Ronaldo never left Real Madrid? We start off. In 2018, obviously Zidane left. Lopetegui came in. Lopetegui was, I would say, a very poor manager. And I would say, even if Cristiano Ronaldo was there, he wouldn't be able to save Real Madrid from the poor performances and getting embarrassed in the El Clasicos. So arguably I think Ronaldo would still be scoring goals, but the season wouldn't change at all. He would still have probably a poor season. Solari came afterwards, in which were even worse, got knocked out by Ajax. I say if Ronaldo played in that Ajax game, it wouldn't have ended any different. Yes, he possibly could have changed a bit of the game. I still think we would have gotten knocked out in the round of 16. In reality, when he was at Juventus, Juventus got knocked out by Ajax anyways. So I don't think he would have changed that much. This season, I actually think Ronaldo would have gone trophyless with Real Madrid. And this was also the season in which Vinicius joined, so Vinicius would have probably been a backup for him had he still been playing in the left wing position. So that is also something to remember going in to the future seasons. So now 2019 to 2020 season. This season is the season in which Zidane returned, brought Eden Hazard with him, Luka Jovic. All these signings are canon events, as people say. So even with Ronaldo being there, we're still counting all these signings in. We didn't win the UCL, we won the La Liga instead. But further on, we got knocked out by Man City in the round of 16. And honestly, I think Ronaldo could have actually changed that game. Believe it or not, this is also the time in which COVID happened. So let's just say Ronaldo scores a whole bunch of goals, wins the UCL and La Liga. The Ballon d'Or was to come in 2020. But if you remember, 2020 Ballon d'Or never happened. It was completely cancelled. That was the year in which Lewandowski was set to win it. So no Ballon d'Or, but another UCL and La Liga, possibly. A doubtful season in which Real Madrid signed nobody, which was 2020 to 2021 season. This season was the worst season under Zinedine Zidane, and we got knocked out in the Champions League by Chelsea, which was in the semi-finals. We don't know what could happen if Ronaldo was playing. Ronaldo was, however, 35 years of age. Would they have changed it? I don't think so. I actually don't think so. Possibly, they would have gone trophyless again. So, that leads us on to the golden season, in which Ancelotti rejoined. We know how Cristiano Ronaldo played under Ancelotti. Real Madrid in 2021 to 2022 season won the Champions League, La Liga, and Spanish Super Cup. So it's basically a treble. But there's also two huge factors play into this. Would Vinicius Jr. be able to play as well as he did? Would Benzema be as good as he was? I think none of that would have happened. So it's a question number one. Does he win the Champions League? Does he win the La Liga? Since it's canon events, we're going to say yes, he wins all of that. Goes on to win the Ballon d'Or. In which in reality Benzema won the Ballon d'Or in that year. That would put Ronaldo possibly at 6 Ballon d'Ors. 6 Ballon d'Ors. And then we go on to the next season, which is 2022-23. Real Madrid won the Copa del Rey. I don't think anything would have changed. I know you watching this probably thinking Ronaldo is clutch and all that stuff, but I don't think anything would have changed. So we would have just won the Copa del Rey. We would have probably scored a decent amount of goals. Remember, that's the season in which he had possibly the worst season ever at Manchester United until he joined Al Nassr. So now we go into the current season. Bellingham is currently in the team. This is where I end the video because we still don't know what goes on in the season. But currently Bellingham is the star at the team. So honestly, in my honest opinion, to wrap this all up, I think the decisions Ronaldo made in his career were the right decisions. Because if he were to stay at Real Madrid, he might have fallen off and left Real Madrid in a bad way. Whereas Real Madrid fans can look back at his career and look at him as a legend and will continue to think what would have happened if he stayed. It's better that than to see a legend fall off. So that's it for now. Be sure to smash like and subscribe.